Hello friends, back again after about 3-4 days. You know why? The reason is my video journalist was busy with her second term examination. She is my granddaughter. Anyway, we are now back with success sauce 1.9, which is synopsis of what has been told earlier. In 1.1, 1.2, I had said about twists and turns. That is, as it comes in life, you face it, you don't ignore it, you try to find an honourable solution to it. I had mentioned how I changed my life from just pass mathematics student to 80 plus mathematics student. Then I had told you how I selected engineering, that too mechanical engineering, which was my dream, and left out medical and physicist discipline. And also how I chose to study costing and MBA, under what circumstances, and I felt I would need it at one time or the other. And believe me, costing has saved my job at least 3 to 4 times in my career. Now with respect to 1.3, interview torpedo 2.1, you remember how interview was won by the simple interesting story of falling the leaf short of Garincha. Similarly about photo frame and scientist. Basically in the interview you have to enter and impress. Judge the psychology of the interview board and present yourself accordingly. Similarly, on interview torpedo 2.2, I had told you how prompt reply of the brilliant person that all the leftists walk by the left-hand side of the road. Can you call them leftists? Was very much appreciated. Same was in my case when I was feeling hungry. It was 1:30 in the afternoon. From 9 o'clock in the morning, not a cup of tea. I wanted to just pass a message to the interview board that we are all humans. Don't think you can trample us just because we are appearing for the interview. And I forced myself for the interview at 1:30 p.m., delaying their lunch, and thereby I got selected because only one question was asked. Next, I had talked to you about exam menace and fun on the run. That means how in XLRI exam I did some innovation, how to complete the mathematics, all 90 sums correctly in 90 minutes, and English with difficult passage right within the time. Therefore, examination means we should take it as a normal way of crossing the obstacle. You cross the obstacle when you need it. And similarly was when I had believed too much on the invigilator and I lost 42 marks in my additional maths examination in school final. And also I got elated when I was told that my Bengali essay was too nice and scored 88 marks in Bengali those days. Therefore, you have to understand that the life is made up of very serious matters, and you have to be up to it for to face it. I would tell you an example. When I was taught for 15 days by one teacher in the absence of my brothers. So, when he came, he found on the dining table I had placed 10 subjects with flag mark. And he said, "Why all these subjects?" I said, "Sir, I have one question on each subject, on each chapter." And I opened the book, asked him the question, he answered. I said, "Thank you, sir, I have understood." Likewise, for 10 books, I had done that. And thereafter, my uncle had asked him, "How did you find your new student?" He said, "Amazing. In my 60 years of study, I have never found a student who can extract maximum from the teacher. He has only one question on 10 subjects, and when I had answered, he is satisfied, he closed the book." Therefore, you have to be very pinpointed and ready for your future. And also in the interview of Mr. X, who had told that if people walk by the left side of the road, are the lefties, he was asked one question, that you are a brilliant young man, you had been, you could not get IAS, but you have become IPS, presently undergoing training in Dehradun. Can you please tell me why you have wasted 50,000 rupees of national exchequer? Pat came his reply, "Sir, after you select me as IAS, my first signature will benefit national exchequer by more than 50,000 rupees, the same way as you have calculated the loss sustained by national exchequer because of my joining IPS. Therefore, thereafter, all profits will accrue to national exchequer. Therefore, sir, you can pardon me my joining IPS and coming over to here." So, friends, this is the summary of all that we have taught so far. Basically, it is presence of mind, your domain knowledge, and your smartness. Basic way to come out of the problem smilingly and honorably. Thank you.